boasts miles of pristine white sand beaches. But in addition to its natural beauty, this coastal city is also home to the country's oldest naval air station. And celebrating the region's contribution to the history of flight is the National Naval Aviation Museum. Its collection includes an assortment of naval insignia patches, a World War I airplane engine, and the flight deck from an American aircraft carrier. But perhaps the most impressive item here appears primed and ready for battle.
It's 38 feet long, weighs over 12,000 pounds. It is painted light gold, gray, and white. It has two wings, and underneath those wings are an array of rockets. It has a reputation as being one of the greatest attack aircraft ever built.
This is a Douglas A-1H Sky Raider. And according to historian Hill Goodspeed, this powerful plane recalls the story of a courageous hero's survival against the odds.
It's a tale of danger, desperation, and one of the most remarkable POW escapes in history.
February 1966, Southeast Asia. As the United States battles communist forces in North Vietnam, American naval pilot Dieter Dengler is on a top-secret assignment. At the controls of his A-1H Sky Raider plane, like the one at the National Naval Aviation Museum, Dengler's task is to disrupt the Viet Cong's transportation networks by bombing roads and bridges.
Dieter Dengler's mission that day was to interrupt the flow of supplies of North Vietnamese materiel into South Vietnam.
But as soon as Dengler flies into enemy airspace, his plane comes under heavy fire.
This aircraft was hit in the wing and shot down.
The pilot survives the crash with only minor injuries. But before he can get his bearings, he's captured by a band of communist fighters.
When they discovered him, he was crestfallen. He knew it was going to be a very difficult time ahead of him.
Dengler is tied up and blindfolded before being marched to a prisoner of war camp deep in the jungle. And when he finally looks around, the airman is stunned by the conditions at the site. A ragged group of American captives sit wasting away in crudely formed huts.
Their bodies were emaciated. They were suffering from various physical ailments as well. Dengler was struck by the depravity of it.
But the pilot refuses to accept this fate.
The seeds were planted in his mind that he's not going to be rotting away in this prisoner of war camp out in the middle of nowhere.
Dengler secretly rallies his fellow prisoners, and he tells them that if they work together, escape is possible.
Dengler brought a new spirit. He was able to convince them of the importance of trying to reach freedom.
Over the next several weeks, the captives plot their escape. Their hope is to steal the guards' guns, then ambush them, take over the compound, and signal to the American warplanes that frequently fly overhead. The key will be to take the guards by surprise. The men secretly dig holes through which they can slip out of their huts. They monitor the prison guards' movements and determine that the ideal time to attack will be when their captors eat lunch.
Their weapons would have been set aside. They would be in one spot, and that would give the best chance for them to overpower the guards.
On June 29th, Dengler sets the plan into motion. As soon as the guards break for lunch, the prisoners scramble out of their hut. But just as Dengler steals a gun from the guard's cache, he gets the shock of his life. His fellow escapees can't find any usable weapons, leaving Dengler to fight the guards alone.
Dengler was left confronting the guards by himself.
Will he make it out of the camp alive?
Brought to you by Best Western Hotels and Resorts. Go get rewarded now at bestwestern.com.
Today's Best Western is more rewarding than ever. Rewards members get our best rates and points that never expire. Fast forward to a free night by earning double rewards points with every stay. Go get rewarded. Book now at bestwestern.com.
When heartburn hits, fight back fast with Tums Chewy Bites. Fast relief in every bite. Crunchy outside, chewy inside. Tums Chewy Bites.
New Stouffer's Fit Kitchen Bowls. Balanced, nutritious, and delicious. With 22 grams of protein, savory vegetables, quinoa and cashews. Together in perfect harmony. New Stouffer's Fit Kitchen Bowls. This is fit.
Hi guys, so this is the all-new Chevy Equinox.
It's gorgeous.
It offers heated and ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, a panoramic sunroof, built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi, Apple CarPlay compatibility, surround vision, safety alert seat, and team driver technology.
All of that is in this one car.
Yeah, and to get all these features, you would have to buy all 5 of those crossovers. Whoa. Oh, and a Lexus NX.
That's insane.
Yep, all 6 of these, and you still wouldn't get everything that's in this Equinox.
Chevy's raising the bar.
6 cars in one.
I like that.
Hi, I'm just looking at my account and I've got all this extra cash back.
Yep, that's your cashback match. Only Discover will automatically match all the cash back new card members earn at the end of their first year.
You matched everything I earned this year?
Yeah.
Woo! More money, more money! Ah!
It's all very exciting.
I'm gonna spread the news.
Spread it wide.
It's cashback match, people!
You know that. You all work here.
New card members get a $1-for-$1 match at the end of their first year, only from Discover.
Real energy, harnessed from the earth. Nature Valley.
On Travel Channel, get more Josh with Destination Truth. He's going around the world hunting mythical creatures.
Oh, I see something right over there. I just saw it. What it looks like?
And chasing down infamous tales.
Do you think that it's real?
It would be more bizarre for it not to exist.
To discover the truth behind it all.
This is a huge footprint right there.
This is a very significant discovery.
There's something right near this boat.
All new Josh Gates, Destination Truth. Friday at 9, only on Travel Channel.
I'm Don Wildman. Join me for a different perspective on the stories you thought you knew. New facts that reveal a new view. A different perspective changes everything.
All new Mysteries at the Museum, Thursday at 9.
On Travel Channel. At a prisoner of war camp, U.S. Navy pilot Dieter Dengler is planning an audacious escape. Together with a gang of inmates, he'll take over the prison, steal the guards' weapons, and trigger a mass exodus. But at the key moment, his fellow conspirators fail to find any working guns, leaving the pilot to fight on his own. So will Dengler make it out alive?
In a flash, the prisoner opens fire. 6 guards are killed. In the chaos, the others flee in terror. Dengler and his co-conspirators make a run for it.
They seize the opportunity to make their way as far away from the prisoner of war compound as possible.
Sadly, in the chaos of the breakout, Dengler's fellow escapees are recaptured or killed. But the brave airman is able to disappear into the dense jungle. And after trekking for miles in the blistering heat, he hears a welcome sound. An American aircraft is overhead.
The feeling of exhilaration enveloped him. He was going to survive. He was going to continue living.
Dengler flags down the plane. and is airlifted to a hospital in South Vietnam, where, miraculously, he recovers from his harrowing ordeal.
At the time of his rescue, he weighed only 98 pounds and really only had 48 hours left to live. And yet he was able to have that spirit and have that grit to survive.
And today, this Douglas A-1H Sky Raider is on display at the National Naval Aviation Museum. It serves as a tribute to the fearless pilot who defied death at every turn. Albany, New York. During the Revolutionary War, the classic